Everybody, JC Messina here once again at the Chicago Vintage and Custom Drum Show 2015. This is the 25th anniversary. I'm telling you, man, this is a big vibe here. I'm with my good buddy, Bill Ludwig. B3 they know him as. How you doing, my friend?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Now, we met last year.
That's right.
He's back again, you guys, with the update. Here's what we saw last year. Bill, refresh everybody's memory.
This is the first model, which is a 1/8 aluminum shell. I autograph and date the inside of every shell. And it has a black powder coat sparkle finish on it. It also comes in white. Has the laser cut 3 logo on it for the air vent hole. And a trick 3-step strainer.
I see.
Also has my new one-piece aluminum lug design that I came up with. So it's a direct thread, no inserts, no springs, nothing to rattle, hum, break, or get dropped. And
Terrific.
now this show we've come out with the 3-ply steam bent wood shell. This is maple, poplar maple.
Beautiful.
Also comes in mahogany, poplar mahogany with a maple support ring inside, made by RHB shells. Again with my design lug and the WFL3 logo.
Now I noticed you didn't do any kind of cutouts on here. Last year we had the cutouts in the metal version.
Right.
This works a lot better on a wooden drum, huh?
Well, yeah, they couldn't do the cut through on the wood shell. It just wasn't feasible.
Yeah, I remember last year,
Yeah.
this did not exist yet,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah, so this is the new
just
edition
out,
here.
At this show today. Today's the first day I'm taking orders for it.
Hey, speaking of orders,
Yeah.
how are things going for this new line? Oh,
Right.
check that out. Ha ha! What a crack, huh?
They're coming along. Everybody, I did, if you recall, on the aluminum shells, I did the first 50 a limited commemorative badge inside, numbering each shell.
Yeah.
So a lot of those people have wanted the same corresponding number in the wood shell series, which is not a bad thing. And it also turns out that number 1 went to Ringo. Number 1 of the woods is going to Charlie Watts.
You know, I think that is so. You know, it's funny when you bring up Ringo like that. It's been said what he did for the Ludwig company.
Right.
And there was no, from what I understand, there was no official endorsement.
No
contract, no money.
No.
Isn't that amazing?
No.
Now,
In fact, when Ringo ordered, I think, his second kit, he said, well, where should I send the check? And Dad said, don't worry about it.
All right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But he was so reasonable and so nice and easy to work with. Just ordered whatever he needed, whenever he needed it. And he's just a nice guy.
So he was he jumped in on this?
Well, I thought it was appropriate that I give him the first drum.
How cool.
Yeah. And Charlie heard about this, about the wood shell, so he said, I want one, and I want a low number 1. And I said, well, how about number 1? So I'm going to be presenting this to Charlie at the end of this month at the concert in Columbus.
Isn't that something? You can't get better endorsement than that.
Yeah.
The Beatles and the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Please.
I thought that was kind of appropriate.
But you've always been a pretty good PR man, Now, a lot of you younger guys may not remember this, but back in the 70s, there you were. You were working for Ludwig. Your name is Ludwig, and you were working at the company.
Right.
And I'll never forget those posters you did.
Well,
and I always
kind of like that one.
Come here, you guys. Let's look at it. Here's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Check this out. Look at what Bill was responsible. He had to get these guys together. Now, can you imagine trying to get them to cooperate and come up with something that works for a good advertising campaign? Yeah. What was that like, Bill?
Oh, it was unbelievably nerve-wracking to put it together, but it was extremely fun to pull it off.
I mean, let's see some of these faces. I mean,
got Ginger Baker, Roger Earl from Foghat, Roger Pope with Elton John, Sandy West from the Runaways, Ario Speedwagon, Rod Stewart, yes, Ronnie Tutt, who he came. This was 9 days after Elvis died.
Oh,
and
man.
he still came, you know. And everybody did it because they believe in Ludwig, but also they wanted to thank me for the good customer service.
Do you think you could recreate that today if you had to?
I don't think so.
It was a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe give me a couple more years with the snare drums and
That's
I'll try.
right. A couple more years and you're going to see a lot of stars. The B3.
right.
This is a great snare drum. I saw it last year and I'm seeing how it's progressing. You're on your move, boy. You're on the way.
Thanks a lot.
Ludwig, the only name in drums.
Thank you.
We'll see you later.